we kind of saw the process. And then during COVID, we moved together to Miami, and we decided we're going to try to do it all together. You know, we went to a studio session. Rosti went in and helped her write a hook for a song, and things just started to like flow naturally all together when we started doing it. So we knew that we could do anything all together. We used to do each other's, you know, makeup, hair, eyebrows, this, that. Anything we did together was always a success. So we thought, why not combine all of our talents and make music together? And, you know, we never really got any negative, you know, comments from anybody. Everybody always loved our music and loved like the energy that we gave out. So we just kept growing and growing and growing from there.
Yeah.
That's definitely what's up. Oh my goodness. I love your energy.
Thank you. Thank you.
So so you guys do a combination of hip hop and R&B, correct?
Yes.
What made you decide to go that route as opposed to just doing a basic pop?
I think it first started when, if we go back to that studio session that Mika was just mentioning, Mika was originally going to be the manager. It was going to be Zoe Alex's manager. Until we were still going to be ZAM, but until we went to that studio session, and she wanted me to lay something on the mic, and I'm like, okay, go lay a reference on the mic for me, and then I'll do it right over. And she got sing. So
we were like, so manager.
Yeah, that's when we really just started trying a lot of different things, just trying to be versatile, singing on the mic, rapping on the mic, just trying to make music for everybody. And that's what's been the funnest route for us.
Yeah. We basically, like, every time we hear a beat, we kind of just let ourselves come out on the beat. So like whatever we're vibing, however we feel, whatever we think the song should sound like, we always just do that on the mic. So really all of our music is just a representation of us and our energy and our vibes at that time, no matter like what it is that we're feeling. So we love our music.
Love it. We have so many different styles of music. Like it'd be so hard for us sometimes to play music for people because you're like, what song would they like? Because we have this route, this route.
Yeah. Awesome. Yeah, because I've heard more of the hip hop stuff and I heard a little bit of the R&B. I cannot wait to hear the album because I know it's going to be fire.
We got a lot to come.
Yeah, I can't wait.
So what's the biggest misconception that you guys have when people, you know, do interviews or you go to concerts? Like what's the biggest thing, the first thing people think about you that you just know for sure isn't true?
That we're
18.
Yeah, literally everybody thinks we're so young. We've actually all went to college, graduated. We have bachelor's degrees. Mika has her master's degree.
Her graduation is today. Clap it up for her.
Congratulations.
She's not going. She's
yes.
I'm gonna watch it on TV.
That's super dope.
Yeah, so we're older, but we're more experienced in areas that sometimes like artists don't get to, you know, go to school and things like that. But we always say like whatever route is for you, do it that way. Like if you get to go to school first and then, you know, dip into your artistry, that's cool. But if you start out as an artist and then, you know, you want to get some education later, you don't go to school at all, whatever it is, just make sure that you follow your path 100%, whatever.
Yeah, and you're happy in whatever it is that you're doing. You know, that's like the biggest thing. A lot of people do things because they feel like it's what they have to do, but they're not genuinely happy in what they're doing. Like, be happy. You have one life to live. You know what I mean?
Only one.
Yeah, I'm definitely like an example of that. I always thought like I had to go school, job, work. And like I never took the time to go back to like things that I actually love, which was music. I was a dancer for so many years competitively. Me and Alex cheered together. So it was like all this art that we kind of like shoved to the side to like take life seriously and do everything that we were supposed to do. And it's like, you know, there's so many other things in life that you can actually enjoy. So make sure that you get to those things for sure.
Right.
Absolutely. And that's really important when it comes to, you know, living your dream. I think the fact that you guys got together during quarantine, most people are so afraid to get together. And you guys collabed and was like, you know what, we're not going to just work. We're going to live and work together so we can get this music done.
Yeah, it was actually really crazy how it happened because Mika was still getting her master's up in Westfield, and Rosti was in Harlem at the Brain Institute working, and I was already down in Miami. I'd been telling them for months, like, you guys are going to move down here, and they're like, I don't know. Mika was more on board, so it was kind of like, I don't really know.
We were both in relationships.
They were both in relationships. That was a big part. But I was like, no, you guys are going to move here. they came to visit for COVID to look for apartments so that they would move in June once she was done with school. And the day they were supposed to go back basically to their jobs and everything, to school, everything got shut down. The whole world got shut down. And I was like, sweet, now you guys don't have to leave anymore.
Flights canceled, couldn't move. So everything just went online and we just never went home.
Yeah.
So we just we stood in a 1-bedroom apartment for 4 months. We trapped it out for a little bit, but that gave us time to like really get into our like creative bag. Mm-hmm. We had like a lamp with a mic on it. It wasn't the best setup, but like that's how we started like getting our first practice on the mic. Well, me and Rusty, we got our first times on the mic and stuff like that. So we got to like really experience what it's like to like start writing music and things like that. So it was like a really cool experience actually.
Yeah, absolutely.
That's dope. That's dope. So where has been your most favorite place to perform so far?
Like a state. Atlanta.
Yeah,
Atlanta has great vibes every time we perform in Atlanta. Like good energy. They're always like accepting of us. We performed on the street in Atlanta, like just a little performance, and people like will pull their cars over, they'll beep their horns, they follow you. They're like good energy.
I love that great vibes. Yeah, for sure.
That's definitely what's up. So what was the very first gig that y'all did together?
It was somewhere in Florida. It was Titusville, Florida. It was like this big, like, I don't know, it was during COVID.
I could call it a barbecue.
Yeah,
it was like,
barbecue.
But with a lot of people.
A lot of people. And it was like during COVID, so I don't know. It was
no one had masks.
Yeah, it was very, very much like probably not supposed to be going on, but there was a lot of people there, and we performed a song that we actually hadn't written ourselves. So it was like we just kind of got the experience of like, okay, being on stage, having mics. Actually, we might have only had one mic, and we had to like
we did
back and forth.
Like one mic.
But we got really positive feedback from like the people that we were working with at the time, the crowd, like the ladies in the crowd and stuff like that. We were performing like some club songs, so like stuff to get people's energy, but we've definitely gotten much better.
But that show was still lit.
That show was very fun.
You said you guys do live different genres. So what is your favorite kind of music to perform or write?
It would be different for all three of us.
Yeah, I like the hype stuff. Like my favorite is like the hype, like rap, like get everybody like up, jumping, going.
I prefer the R&B. I love to try to sing on the mic as best as I can.
And I'm a Gemini, so I'm in the middle. I really like that gutter rap. Like I love coming hard on a track, but I also like doing it with my raspy voice still coming hard. So it's just like sort of like those little parts of the songs. Those are my favorites.
Like melodic rap, I guess I would say for myself, like whenever I can like get my bars in there, but also like
sing a little bit.
Yeah, sing a little bit. Yeah.
You know, I think what's so funny is that when you were talking about the fact that that you like the hard rap, I was like, I listen to the records and I'm like, okay, they're just definitely hardcore rap girls, and I'm like, they're so sweet. Like you don't even know. You know what I'm saying? Y'all are super,
like right now,
if y'all listen to their Instagram, or you've seen their YouTube, like their records are super hardcore. You know, I got this. I see you have a diamond sponsor. Shout out to that city. Yes.
Wait, what is
a diamond sponsor?
A diamond sponsor, yes. Actually, the owner of our label.
Shout out the diamond sponsor, honey.
Yeah. Shout out the Wholesale Jewelry King. We signed to him the top of this year, so that's where our inspiration for our single Diamonds. That's actually dropping May 18th. Next week. We got 5 days?
Yep.
5 days.
I think
single dropping Diamonds. That's where that inspiration came from. Connecting with him this year. So
So y'all connected with him first and then said, you know what, your stuff is so dope, we're gonna make a song about it.
Somewhat. Like, we got a beats from Cheese Beats, a producer, Grammy winning. Shout out to him, he's amazing in the studio. He sent us over some beats before we were supposed to work with him, and one of them had this cool little sample he had put on it talking about like diamonds on my finger. So we heard that and we were like, oh, this is cool. You know, like we just signed to a jeweler. Let's see what we could come up with for this song. So that's how that one came into play.
That's definitely what's up. So are you guys going to be dropping an EP?
Yes.
What's the So have you thought about a date for the EP or what's the
Yeah, so we're thinking about a summer EP. It has a lot of banging summer tracks on that you just want to roll your windows down, vibe out to. So I'm so excited for everyone to hear. As for the date, we're looking around July.
We don't have an exact
We don't have an
date.
exact date yet, but that's definitely coming soon.
Yeah. It'll have that R&B stuff on it that you're looking for, as well as like that hard rap too. We're gonna keep it a pretty versatile on the EP.
Yeah.
Everything you want to play at your summer barbecue.
West Coast vibes, East Coast vibes. It's gonna be really
Yeah,
dope.
it's gonna be a nice little everything's
That's
ZAM.
definitely what's up. So definitely let me know so I can make sure I put in the rotation of Denies Your Radio on
Oh,
next
yes.
for sure. So what's the one thing that you guys want to achieve with your music? What's the main goal that y'all want to achieve with your music?
I would say for myself, an international audience. Like we don't ever want to stop at like a certain audience. Like we want to make music for everybody. We want to blow the world away.
Right.
Pretty much.
Definitely.
Yeah, that's a big goal for us.
Yeah,
Definitely
that's
to like inspire, you know what I mean? Like inspire just like a new wave in this industry. You know, so many females come into this rap game and they feel like they gotta get their bodies done. They gotta rap about their bodies. They gotta rap about this and the third. Just know, like, you know, you could do what you love and how you want to do it. You know what I mean? And still make a way in this industry. You don't have to conform to what everybody thinks the stereotypical way of a female rapper is.
Don't ever have to follow a trend when it comes to an art like music.
Yeah, like, yeah, you're the artist at the end of the day. You know what I mean?
So make music that you like, not that you think the real world's gonna like. Because once you think that you're hot, everybody else is gonna think
You're right.
you're hot.
You gotta keep that confidence in
Yeah.
you.
How important was it for you guys to stand out when it came to your music?
Say that again.
How important was it for you guys to stand out when it came to your music?
Very important.
Yeah.
Just because like that's like what our vibe and our energy is. Like when we like go into different rooms and we go to like parties or things like that, we're always like we want to play you our music, like listen to this, like, and people usually like gravitated towards us. So it's like, you know, we wanted to definitely stand out from anybody else because we are like we stand
Very
out.
unique.
We're different.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're different
We're-
type of
even
girls.
before the music, like people would kind of gravitate towards us at college parties and things like that, and be like, you know, like, what do you guys do? We're just like, you know, we're just in school, but like now we make music and we want to keep that same vibe that we gave to people before the music in our music. You know, we don't want to change on anybody because we know so many people from before the music. You know, we want them to be able to look at us as we get bigger and be like, they're the same girls they were in college, in high school.
Right.
You know what I mean?
And one of the first people that we ever worked with once told us that like we are the most accepting people that he's ever met. Like we would never judge anybody, and we just like we want to stay that way. We want to stay like open when it comes to making the music, and also with people that like are gonna become fans and things like that. Like we're just open people. We're down for whatever.
We're regular
just-
degulars.
You know, I think that's the cool thing about it is that like your energy comes off as, you know, just very genuine, and the music is dope, and I already know y'all career is gonna flourish.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
We're working.
Right.
So what? So individually, what do you want your legacy to be?
Never got this question
Never.
before. Okay, what do I want my legacy to be? I think something that's very important to me, I want my legacy to be very, very Black. I'm a person that's very about just like right now, like our team, we've always dreamed of having a Black female manager, and we got that.
Check.
Joy Management.
Shout out to Joy
Shout
Management.
out.
You know what I mean? Just rooted in Black culture, you know, because a lot of different platforms that we're eventually going to have to get to, you know, Universal, all these different things, you know what I mean? You're not going to see your representation as much as you would like. So I really just want my legacy to, you know, pave the way or open an opportunity for everyone that may not have one otherwise.
Oh, I'm next. Can you go next?
I guess I want my legacy, like I want to shift the world in some way. Like I want to be able to say that either like ZAM or Mika, like, you know, when they came through, like everything changed or something changed, like anything that can affect a great amount of people. That's like what I want in my legacy, like to help people. Like I remember listening to music as a kid, and music like saved my life as a kid, like the songs that I would listen to at night or things like that when I was having a bad day, even at the young age of like 7, 8, 9 years old. You know what I mean? Like I want to, you know, affect a lot of people in a positive way.
I agree with that. Like when I think about the music and like what I want to like leave behind, like way down the line once we're done with it and everything, is truly just like I want people to see that ZAM made a difference, you know, that Goldie made a difference, that we really did change something in this industry. Because, you know, same thing with me, like my mom was that mom that never let me have a TV in my room growing up. So the only thing I had was a little alarm radio, and I would listen to the radio all day, all night, whenever I was in my room. So music really touched me, and it really got me through a lot of hard times in my life, same as Nika. So I want to be that person that I could say, like, I changed somebody's life through my music. You know what I mean? I taught people something.
Leave your mark.
Just leave the mark of people feeling good. I don't want anybody to have any negative energy like towards us, you know what I mean? So that's why we always spread so much positive.
Yeah, we want our music to be a release for other people.
That's what's so important, is about creating that legacy and creating those building blocks for the next generation. You know, especially when you are a female artist, you want to make sure that you set a precedent.
Yeah.
And a lot of people are so intent and just comfortable with being the next whoever. You know, everyone's gonna be the next Cardi, gonna be the next Nicki, but why not be the best you?
You,
exactly. So that you are that example.
Yeah.
Oh, you got it.
You got
it.
You got it. We love Cardi. We love Nicki. You know what I mean? But like, we're definitely don't push to be any particular artist. You know, we push to be the best of us.
Yeah, we push to be ZAM.
We push to hopefully, you know, have them features from Cardi and Nicki, but but we definitely want to be our own representation. We don't want anybody to compare us to anybody. You know, like a lot of times people be like, oh, y'all remind me of TLC or like Destiny's Child. You know, we're like, you know, TLC is pretty cool and we like getting the TLC, but even with that, like with Destiny's Child, like they had Beyonce was like the head of Destiny's Child. You everybody knew that Destiny was Beyonce was it, and then there was Kelly and Michelle. We are all equal on everything. Like we hate when people come to us and are like, oh, you're the leader, or you're the leader, you're the leader, you're the main person. You know what I mean? Like we always look at them like, no, there's no main person. Like we're best friends equally, and we're equally in this music together as well. So we really just don't like when we get compared to people, because we're definitely just us.
Definitely maintain that, because there are people that are going to try to break that up. So if you long as y'all maintain that and understand how important it is to collaborate and understand that ZAM is an entity on its own, you guys are going to rock it.
Right. Luckily, we've had like our friendship for so many years before, you know, me and Mika met in high school, and then we met Rasti in college. So we already had like that solid foundation with our friendship before we started making the music together. So that's really what like holds us down, like when it comes to people like making comments.
Definitely. Like I said, it's all about having that small circle and having that genuine team that's gonna keep you grounded.
Right.
Y'all definitely have that.
Thank you.
So who was one artist that you want to collaborate with, living or dead?
Living or dead?
Correct.
Wow. Living or dead.
Oh,
that opens up the spectrum.
Oh my goodness.
Like, really wide. Like, oh my goodness.
Okay. Oh my.
My favorite artist right now living is probably like Lil Baby. Like since he came on the scene, like I really like it. I like his flow. I like his style. It's hard to understand him for some people because of his accent. But when you really listen to like what he's saying, like I really, really mess with like what he be talking about, how he puts his bars together and everything. And then dead, like I'd want to work with like Whitney Houston, like dead, like get like on like a R&B track with her.
There's so many people that have passed away.
Yeah, there's so many dope people that have passed away, but like I don't know, something about like Whitney Houston, like the way she sings.
I would say like Nicki for sure. Like if we got a track with Nicki, that would be crazy.
Right.
And dead, like I would have to say like this is weird, but like Juice World, like I would say.
Yeah,
What-
she likes
what-
Juice WRLD a
yeah.
lot.
Like, yeah.
No, yeah, that'd be really cool.
I think I would like that. That would be fine. That would be fine.
I think for living, it would have to be, I'm picking J. Cole. Yeah, I'm picking J.
For
Cole
sure.
living. I'm also picking Jill Scott and Erykah Badu living. For sure. Those are legends. As for the dead, I think I'm picking Biggie and Tupac.
I was gonna
Okay,
say
Yeah.
that.
I'm picking Biggie and Tupac for sure.
Yeah.
I love your choices. I love how your choices vary.
Right.
You know, and I love how your choices were artists that are just incredibly iconic.
Right.
So where's the first place that y'all want to perform at when COVID is over and everything can go back to
I
semi-normal?
want to do Rolling
Rolling
Loud.
Loud.
I'm trying to do Rolling Loud this year.
Yeah. Rolling Loud for
Yeah,
sure.
for sure. Rolling Loud.
And what's the one in Chicago?
Lyrical Lemonade.
Lyrical Lemonade. Yeah.
Yeah.
That was so dope. Like
South by
festivals.
Southwest.
Yeah, big
vibe.
festivals that have,
Outside.
like,
That's
outdoor.
nice.
Like that's just our vibe. We could like jump up and down, move around, crowd surf, like
Yeah.
that
I'm trying
crazy
to crowd
vibe.
surf
Like
ASAP.
that's what we want to do for sure.
Awesome. So what's one thing that your fans don't know about you?
I suck my thumb.
Yeah, but
I can't believe
That's something they don't know. It's something they don't know, but I have to fall asleep. I got to.
Oh my God. We're telling the deepest, darkest right now.
That is an exclusive. I
That's
did
an
not think
exclusive.
she was gonna
That
say
is-
that.
Hey,
Oh,
Star.
Yeah, really. But I do. I suck my thumb to fall asleep because it's comforting.
You're catching the tail end of the interview. I'm gonna shut it down after this.
It's stressful, child. Look. Honey.
Compete with that. Oh, okay. I can. I have scoliosis.
Thank you for coming in. Thank you for all your support. You're awesome, Queen.
Really?
They have all
So
these medical defects. I don't know what to say.
So how does that?
He's looking at
What
my
have
body.
you done to help yourself to cope with scoliosis?
What is it?
What have you done to help yourself cope with scoliosis? That's really hard because
Yeah,
it's really hard for you to move. So what have
Right.
you done to kind
I
of
was
help?
diagnosed when I was, I want to say 12. So like I had to wear a back brace for a little while, but then I stopped wearing it because it was very uncomfortable. So I'm just dealing with the curvature. And I stretch and I work out, and like exercising those muscles like really helps with your back.
She's kind of taught herself, especially through cheerleading, how to like straighten her body, to be honest.
Yeah. I was also a ballerina for years, so I had to like learn how to stay in line with my crooked self. You could say about your dreads.
I think people know that.
How long you've had them? They don't know how long
Oh,
you've had
okay. Yeah, I've had my dreadlocks since I was 3.
A lot of people know.
Since you were 3?
Yep.
Wow.
25 now.
Yeah, so they are like 22,
They have a lot of wisdom in them.
them.
22-year-old dreads.
Right.
That's dope.
Crazy.
So your mom decided just to, just like, okay, we're tired of doing your hair all the time, so we're gonna dread it out.
Yeah, and my family's from St. Martin, so my dad had dreads, and I was really tender-headed, so it was just like their decision. They were just like, it'll just be easier if we just lock her up, so we don't have to do our hair as much. So that's what happened.
Child, don't blame me, trust me. It looks fabulous.
Now she has these beautiful dreads.
Yeah, I'm
Love
grateful.
them.
Exactly.
Tell her she's
Gorgeous
not
stuff.
playing with
And you can play around and color them, everything. So
Yep.
that's
Right.
exactly.
Dread Marshall.
Man, I guess what I love about you guys is that your energy is just absolutely off the chain.
Oh,
And,
thank
um,
you.
and you stand out because your personalities just mesh so well.
Thank you. We love getting those compliments because, like, obviously us being us and, like, being together for so long, like, we don't get to really feel what everybody feels because it's what we give off, So whenever, like, those compliments come to us and, like, luckily it's, like, often, we're just, like, so grateful that those are the feelings that we're bringing to people. You know what I mean?
Yeah, because it's important, especially when it comes to being a performer, because the energy that you give up on stage is what the crowd's going to give back.
Right.
Mhm.
And that's what I talk about whenever you go to a show, pay attention to the energy that you're giving to the artist, because you feed off of each other.
Right.
And that's, and that's how the whole vibe is going to be.
Right.
If your vibe is messed up, the artist is going to feel awkward.
Right.
But if the artist comes on, the vibe is right, give them all the energy that you can, so that whether there is 1 or 100,000 people in the room, they still feel the same and they still understand that they're giving a quality show, and you want to be there and you're coming there to support them. And the more you do that, that's how you actually build relationships with artists.
Can you hear us?
I can hear you. Can you hear me? Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay. But like I said, I love the fact that you're like, we already think we're little, but we're college students. Thank you. Like, they graduated.
Right. Yeah, people think we're so young.
So what advice do you have for young girls that are trying to get into the industry, specifically thinking about going into hip hop?
I would say stay true to yourself, no matter what your audience is, who's around you. Don't worry about what other people think. Whatever makes you happy, whatever you want to do, stay true to yourself and just do it.
Right.
Go in 100% with what you want to do. Doesn't matter what anybody else thinks.
Right. My advice that I love to give is, a lot of people like dream of being an artist, or anything that they want to do, they dream about it. Try not to think about it so much as a dream and more as a goal, and how you can work each day to get towards that goal. Like, you have to really, if you really want something, you have to throw yourself into it 100%. You can't slack on it at all. Like, the minute you start slacking is the minute you're getting farther from reaching it, so that's my advice.
My tip would be to, my tip would be to educate yourself for real. Wake up in the morning, eat your cereal, watch a YouTube video on songwriting, producers. Just educate yourself so that when you walk into a room, a man, a woman, no one that, has maybe been in this business longer than you could dupe you. You just want to be educated. So you can be like, that's not what I learned, or that's not what my lawyer told me. You know what I mean? You just want to be locked and loaded at all times.
Mm-hmm. For sure.
And the last one that we all three agree on together is lawyers before chains. Absolutely. Get yourself a lawyer before you try to get yourself cute, because they're really who's going to help you.
Wait, can y'all say that one more time for people in the back?
We said lawyers before chains. Period. You got to.
You gotta.
It's very important that you find yourself a lawyer, even if you don't have management yet. Maybe you don't even have a label yet, you know what I mean? But get yourself a lawyer, because they're really going to help you with anything and everything that you need in this industry. They understand all sides of it.
Mm-hmm. It's about longevity.
Honey, they said lawyers before you even get a manager. Do you understand me? They said we will not be the next whatever instant 90s group named here.
Exactly.
Talking about we didn't get my money, we didn't get our coins. 20 years later, they said, "Oh no, we will not be going down that route.
We will not. No NWA here, no TLC here. You know what I mean? None of that. We're gonna get paid.
Period. Because they're gonna get their coin. They want to be able to keep those diamonds. Honey, look.
Right. Exactly. I don't want to have to sell my diamonds.
Own their diamonds. Ladies, y'all are absolutely amazing. Tell everyone where they can find you at, download your music, all of that.
Thank you so much. We are ZAM Official. You can get us on Instagram, ZAM Official, YouTube, Twitter, TikTok, all that. We're on every platform, ZAM Official. Shout out to our management, Joy Management, our label, the Wholesale Jewelry King, WSJ King Entertainment. And thank you so much for having us here on your show. We really appreciate it.
We had a great time.
So yes. You asked some awesome questions.
Yes.
And again, Diamonds drops May 18th. It's going to be available on all platforms, Apple Music, Spotify, all that. And we have 2 singles out right now, so you can go check us out on Apple Music and Spotify.
Yeah, go check out and follow ZAM, because they're definitely doing the damn thing. They're doing some phenomenal work. We'll definitely be talking, because I designed jewelry, so we'll definitely be talking later on.
Okay. For sure.
So everybody we'll definitely
family.
Connect. Yeah, let me know when y'all in Chicago so we can connect for sure.
Okay, yes. Perfect. Have a great day.
Thank you so much for having us.
Yes, it was a pleasure. Have a wonderful day. Take care.
Bye.
Hey, what's what's up? It's Denia Azure. Be sure to follow me all over social media at Denia Azure, DANAYAAZURE, and like the Facebook page, facebook.com/Denia Designs for You, facebook.com/Denia Azure Radio, and be sure to subscribe to me on YouTube. Just type it.
Make sure you tune in every Thursday.
Right? They're awesome.
All day
yeah,
is
they're
Denia
really
Azure
phenomenal
Radio
group. Shout
right
out
here
to
on Next
ZAM. They're
Legacy
definitely
Radio.
doing their thing for sure.
And also make sure you go ahead and support this young lady and follow the co-COO of Next Legacy by going to www.deniazure.com and click on her merchandise details.
And start hit me
Heard
up on
it here first,
IG
right here
so
on Next
I can
Legacy
send you some
Radio,
photos
a radio
of the
station for
jewelry.
the
You
people.
can check it out.
You hear this? This could be your product or service going out
But
to
actually, no. If
hundreds
you
of
go on the link
thousands of
where it says
listeners on the Next Legacy
my
app.
10K
Yeah,
link,
you
the
heard
jewelry,
that right.
the website's on
So
there as
don't miss
well
out.
too. So
Email me DANAYAAZURE at NEXXLEGACY.com or head up the website www.nextlegacy.
let me turn this off. So I was not trying to get flagged. Hold on, really? Okay. Yeah, definitely had to turn that off so I don't get flagged. But thank you, Star, for coming through. Thank you for everyone else who's going to hear this on the replay. Thank you for my amazing guests. ZAM Official, they are doing some phenomenal things. Check them out. 3 college queens doing their thing, following their dreams. So many gems were dropped during this interview. That's why I want to make sure that it lives forever on the live stream. Because after today, it goes away on the station. But make sure you guys follow me on all social media at Denia Azure, DANAYAAZURE. And any link that you need about me is down below. And make sure to check out nextlegacy.com/partners and see everything. Thank you, Queen. I truly appreciate you. Yeah, make sure you check out the nextlegacy.com/partners, and you can see all the groups where we are partnered up with, including Lego, StreamYard, Southwest Airlines, Thrifty, and so many more. Champion, Nike, Amazon. Yes, you guys are amazing. I love y'all to death, and I will be back very soon. I'm trying to get more to doing live streams daily, but it's a little bit tricky. So we will see. Trying to get back on the live stream scale, but with running the station and doing a bunch of other businesses, it's kind of tricky. So we will see. No promises, but I'm definitely gonna try to get back to at least maybe like half an hour a day. So we will see how things go. Have an amazing day and continue to express what makes you unique. Bye.